everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today in this session we are going to discuss some advantages and disadvantages of using alpha beta cutoff pruning in artificial intelligence. So this particular video is very important, and with the help of this session you will have a clear idea of why one should use alpha beta cutoff pruning and what are some limitations that one should follow. So now let's just start the session. So the first advantage is it improves the efficiency. So this is the key advantage of alpha beta pruning because it reduces the number of nodes. We all use so many nodes in artificial intelligence game playing systems, right? So it improves efficiency because it reduces the number of nodes that need to be evaluated in a min-max search, and by skipping unnecessary branches, the algorithm speeds up the decision making and allows deeper exploration with the same time constraints. That's why this is used for the improvement of the efficiency. Second advantage is it saves computational resources. So yes, it is the major advantage of alpha beta pruning since it prunes unnecessary branches in the min-max algorithm, and also it reduces the number of evaluations needed. It can also leads to this particular advantage can also leads to less CPU usage. It can also leads to lower memory consumption, and the third advantage can be your optimized performance. It's optimized performance. So more efficient use of system resources, allowing deeper searches can be added here. Next advantage is that it allows for deeper searches. Yes, it allows for the deeper searches since it eliminates unnecessary branches. The algorithm can explore deeper level. It can explore to the deeper levels of the game tree within the same time limit. Why is this beneficial? Because it is used for better decision making. For better decision making, more depth means analyzing future moves more accurately. Second reason is its stronger artificial intelligence performances. AI can predict better strategies. Third advantage is more efficient than min-max search algorithm. The same computational power can be used to go deeper instead of wasting it on irrelevant nodes. Next advantage of using alpha beta cutoff is it produces the same result as min-max, but it is much better than min-max search algorithm. It does not change the final decision but speeds up the process. Next advantage is it works with both minimizing and maximizing players, and it optimizes search for both players without affecting the correctness. Clear? So I'm concluding all the advantages that alpha beta pruning is faster than min max because it reduces the number of nodes evaluated. Another advantage is it saves computational resources just because it requires less memory and processing power. Third advantage is it allows deeper searches. Deeper searches enables exploring more levels in the same time. Next advantage is it does not change the results like min-max do. Another advantage of using alpha beta pruning is it is effective for both the players. Means works for minimax and minimizing and maximizing the nodes. I hope everything is clear till now. Now moving to the disadvantages part. So first disadvantage is order sensitive. So alpha beta pruning sometimes behaves like order sensitive roles. It works best when nodes are ordered properly. Best moves analyzed first and poor ordering reduces its effectiveness. Another disadvantage is not always optimal in real time. It is not always optimal in real time means in complex games whenever we use alpha beta pruning in many hard level or complex games with unpredictable branching, the pruning might not significantly speed up the process. Next point is it requires additional overhead. Implementing it correctly requires extra logic for tracking alpha beta values. Another disadvantage is limited to deterministic games. So we have discussed all about deterministic games in previous lectures. So it works mainly in two-player games like tic-tac-toe, like chess. Okay? It works mainly in two-player games with perfect information, not useful for probabilistic or real-time decision-making games. So this is the major disadvantage of using alpha beta pruning, because it is not really possible to use alpha beta pruning rules in probabilistic and real-time decision-making games. So I am concluding the disadvantages like it is order dependent or order sensitive. It works best if good moves are evaluated first, right? Another is it is not always significantly faster. In poorly ordered trees, gains are always minimal, and extra implementation complexity is always there in an alpha beta pruning because it requires tracking alpha and beta values at every level. Another point can be your it is limited to perfect information games. As I have told you here, it is not useful for probabilistic or real time scenarios. So I hope students everything is clear till now. If you have any doubt, you can definitely comment below. And as you can see, this is our lecture number 35. In previous 34 lectures, we have already discussed about other artificial intelligence tools, other protocols like min-max algorithm, alpha beta, cutoff introduction, some basic introductions and rules we have already discussed. If you haven't watched those sessions, you can definitely check the description box. I have already added the link there. So thank you so much everyone, and I wish you all the very best.